Hola, ¿qué tal, banda? Buenos días a todos, buenos días a todas. Bienvenidos y bienvenidas a un stream. Soy su compa, su pan, su nara, Epic Men. Un gusto estar nuevamente por aquí, banda, como les había comentado. Déjenme, pongo inmediatamente el Indie World antes de que sean las 12, güey. Así que vamos a hacer el switch en 3, 2, 1. Uy. Güey, es como un Subway Surfers, güey. Subway Surfers. Tony Hawk. Güey, tiene boss fights. ¿Tiene Godzillas? Densha Attack.
Hola a tothom, sóc en David.
I jo l'Àngel.
Som l'Undercoders, l'estudi independent de Barcelona que hi ha darrere de Densha Attack.
Com heu vist, a Dance Attack viatges en un tren acrobàtic a través d'un Japó futurista i colorit, executant trucs amb estil per aconseguir la millor puntuació, mentre lluites contra bosses i alliberes les vies del control d'una megacorporació malvada.
Ens hem inspirat moltíssim a la cultura japonesa i en l'energia dels jocs arcade clàssics per crear un món que es senti expressiu, rebel i molt ràpid.
Avui tenim el plaer d'anunciar un parell de coses molt emocionants. En primer lloc, que Dance Attack sortirà el 17 de juny amb una skin de tren exclusiva per a Nintendo Switch 2.
I en segon lloc, avui més tard, tindreu disponible a la Nintendo eShop una demo gratuïta de Densha Attack per a Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
All aboard for the latest Indie World.
Empezaron
I'm
fuertes,
Marissa.
empezaron
I'm
fuertes.
Thomas. We're excited to showcase another packed lineup of new indies
Ay,
headed
bueno.
to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems.
Forgive me, but I can't wait to introduce this next
No, todo
game
chido, todo
coming to
chido.
Nintendo Switch. Let's take a look.
안녕하세요. 한국게임이라서 드림모션의 이준영입니다.
안녕하세요. 아티스트 최은진입니다.
안녕하세요. 프로그래머 류성민입니다.
Ignoren el borde
마이너스
gris
게임은
en el
실제로
steel
제가
vertical.
들었던
No
강아지
importa,
공과
todo
함께
chido.
했던 이야기에 꿈과 소망을 더해 만든 게임입니다.
Está bien bonito el
가장
perrito, güey,
개인적인
es
것이
pomeriano.
가장 창의적인 것이다 라는 말처럼 마이리를 퍼피가
Dream
만남과
Motion.
이별 그리고 재해에 관한 우리 모두의 이야기로 여러분들의 마음속에 남게 되면 좋겠습니다.
게임 속 귀여운 강아지들은 팀의 모든 아티스트들이 쏟아부은 놀라운 노력의 결과물입니다.
마이리를 퍼피가 강아지를 좋아하는 세상
My
모든
Little
분들의
Puppy.
마음속에
Es
감동으로
un
기록되는
perrito.
작품이 되면 좋겠습니다.
감사합니다.
Sumida. Ok, sumida.
There's an old saying that when you depart from this world, the dog who went ahead will warmly welcome you.
A
Uy, son los
heartwarming
perritos que se
hope
van al
at the
cielo,
core
güey.
of the wonderfully wholesome My Little Puppy, a new adventure inspired by the director's own Welsh corgi.
Play as
Corgi.
Bongu, a rescued dog and bestest boy who, after a simple yet joyful life, crosses the rainbow bridge
Pues
to
la vida de
doggy
los
heaven.
perritos.
After what seems like an eternity,
En-
Bongu
en el
awakes from
cielo.
a nap to a familiar scent, his daddy.
Embark on a journey to meet Bongu's dad, an expedition out of doggy heaven and into the afterlife that may hold unexpected dangers.
Just as Bongu's dad once rescued him, it's his turn to return the favor in My Little Puppy, bounding its way onto Nintendo Switch May 29th.
Next up, let's take a look at some indies headed for Nintendo Switch 2, including some also headed to Nintendo Switch.
I'm so excited. Heave!
Ho!
Heave!
Hip hop.
Ho 2!
Introducing the high-flying follow-up to the ultimate friend-flinging party
Fíjense que,
game.
bueno, este
Grab
juego no
hands,
lo
arms,
conozco,
or
güey.
even
Nunca he
heads
visto
to
el
form
hip hop.
chains of up to 4 players, then grapple and swing to reach the goal, avoiding lethal hazards and the deadly void below.
Each player needs to grab and release at just the right moment to form chains. If anyone loses their grip, it can send the whole group to their doom.
Por cierto,
There
ya
are
aprendí a
8
ponerme la
theme
gorra.
worlds to explore, thrilling exotic locations like a medieval
gorro.
land,
Bueno,
a
no,
space
gorra,
station,
gorro.
and of course, a kitchen.
In each one, play with brand new mechanics like rocket navigation,
Ahí está.
coordinated cookery, and plenty of other surprises.
Swing into action with local 4-player co-op or online multiplayer.
Online,
a
a huevo.
franchise first. Plus,
La
game
Mona
share
Lisa.
is supported, so if one player has the game, they can share it locally or online with up to 3 other players. Get ready to get a grip in Peep-Ho 2, launching
chido
on
el logo.
Nintendo
Me
Switch
gusta el
2
logotipo, güey.
and Nintendo Switch this summer. At the end of the day, there's nothing like closing up shop, throwing on some comfy clothes, and
Dungeon diving for wondrous relics?
I was going to say having a nice hot cup of cocoa, but that works
Cocoa.
too.
In Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault, continue your double life as a crafty merchant by day and a fearless adventurer by night.
Me encanta. Siempre me han gustado los gráficos. Los distintos tonos de verde y el pasto y el agua, güey, son de las cosas que más me gustan en los juegos, güey.
Now, settled in the town of Tresna, it's up to you to set up a new shop and grow it into the thriving heart of the village's prosperity.
O sea, los colores azules verdosos también me gustan mucho. Eso está muy bonito. Me recuerda a Tears of the Kingdom.
Different weapon types and flashy combos.
Don't forget your trusty backpack. It's your best friend while collecting loot, so make sure to carefully arrange your treasure to maximize your profits.
Trust your instincts to plot clever routes through your dungeon runs. The further you delve, the greater the rewards. How far will you dare to go?
After each escapade, put your hard-earned treasure on sale. That's where your shop owner charm will shine. Grow and decorate your shop, get to know your customers, and set your prices to score the perfect deal.
Go from castaway to friendly neighbor, and find a new home among the stranded. In Moonlighter 2,
The Endless Vault.
opening
The
up
Endless
shop
Vault.
on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this year.
Hello. We're the team behind Widow.
Puta madre, perdóname,
Do you
Timur, no
remember
quería
a time
taparte.
when your backyard and neighborhood streets felt like the entire world?
Хоть мы и выросли в
Ah,
разных
no, pero ahí
местах,
sale, güey. Tú no
нас
pasa nada.
объединяет одно общее чувство.
Это Фокси, сердце нашей истории.
Foxy.
И она так-то собрала нас вместе.
Denn auch wenn wir erwachsen sind, ist diese Magie aus unserer Kindheit nie verschwunden.
Está muy bonito, ¿eh?
So from all of us here, we hope you enjoy the game. Thanks.
Wouldn't it be nice just to slow down and get back to when things
Güey,
were
se
simpler?
parece al Yoshi Crafted
Sure
World.
would.
Well,
Pero todo está hecho
in
como de
Widow,
arcilla.
you do just that. In this cozy diorama puzzle game, you assemble wooden scenes piece by piece, like a 3D coloring book.
As you place
Wow.
objects in their correct spots, each scene slowly fills with color and comes to life, revealing charming animations and delightful
¿Qué onda,
surprises.
Carlos? ¿Cómo
Follow the
estás?
story of Foxy the
Tunales.
Fox and Ben the Frog through a series of interconnected dioramas,
Foxy the Fox
each
and Ben the
capturing a
Frog.
unique moment from their shared adventure.
The game adapts to your pace, while the narrator's voice keeps you company. Plus, plenty of funny characters and silly emotes are sure to put a smile on your face.
And mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Settle into a world that comes together one piece at a time in
Un ganso.
Widow,
¿Ser un perro?
sliding onto
Es un
the
perro.
Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch
Widow.
systems this summer. The Unchosen has returned. Your village has been captured. All your friends and family are trapped in corrupted crystal, and it's all up to you to save them.
Shoot! That sounds like an adventure.
A mini-shoot adventure. Take control of a swift and responsive spaceship as you blast your way through this modern, twin-stick shooting twist on the classic 8-bit adventure formula.
Overcome bosses in intense bullet-filled battles by finding primordial powers that soup up
Me
your
pregunto si
combat
este mes de marzo habrá
You
un
can also
direct
upgrade your ship by leveling
o
up,
hasta junio,
finding
güey.
various items, and buying equipment.
Don't forget to rescue your adorable friends. They'll all help you in their own special
Ah, pero el 10 de
way.
marzo va a haber
Primordial
un
powers will
direct,
also
güey,
unlock
de
exploration
Mario.
abilities that open up the map bit by bit, unraveling a beautiful world to discover at your own pace.
Próximo martes hay
Explore
un
lush
direct.
caverns, ancient temples, and sunken cities. Each environment full of its own unique treasures, challenges, and secrets.
Take on the Unchosen in Mini-Shoot Adventures, flying onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems later today.
What is the dark? Is it ugly and cruel? Is it a place for monstrosities?
Me gusta la... ¡Oh! Es muy bonito color azul.
A terrible void where all your
Uy, es como Little Nightmares 3 si fuera bueno. La verga. The Midnight Walk. March 26.
Hi, I'm Bryce.
And I'm Jambel, and we're devs on the team making Rotwood here at Clay Entertainment in Vancouver, Canada. We grew up playing games shoulder to shoulder with friends. Inspired by the moment-to-moment strategy of fighting games and the big bosses of RPGs, Rotwood was developed to recapture the spirit of those good times.
We wanted progress to feel like it comes
Bueno,
not
y la
just
araña.
from new
Estoy
gear,
tapando una araña
but from
con mi
you,
cámara.
the player, actually improving. So that each hunt you learn something new that inspires ideas for your next run. We've poured ourselves into Rotwood, and we hope you enjoy it.
Chaos rules!
And big old corrupted beasts drool in
Rotwood, a brand new side-scrolling brawler from the studio behind the Don't Starve series.
Don't Starve!
Your home's been overrun by some hyped-up hostiles, so it's time to take up arms and dive into the fray.
Master a diverse combat system that rewards those who sharpen their skills. Want to get up close and crush some enemies? Wield a hammer.
Want to be a Deadeye that snipes baddies from afar? Take aim with a bow.
Practice and perfect combo attacks for each weapon type to reach your destructive potential.
Experiment with gear combos to refine your build. Earn epic loot through victories. Then use it to face ever-increasing challenges.
And you'll need all the help you can get. Boss fights are not just a test of strength, but of wits. Study attack patterns carefully to find their weakness, and use well-placed strikes to hit them where it hurts.
A little extra muscle always helps too. Grab up to 3 of your friends either locally or online, and face the rots together.
Choose your weapon and get ready to take on the frenzied foes of Rotwood, hacking and slashing its way onto the Nintendo Switch 2 system as a console exclusive later today.
Oh. Annapurna.
Most of the time, I'm wondering if I'm doing what I'm supposed
Skate,
to be doing
si fuera
to
bueno.
have the optimal teenage experience.
The teenage experience is unobtainable.
Stranger Things 5 si fuera bueno.
Because you know the perfect song for every moment. What song would be playing now?
Sobre todo por la canción perfecta para salvarte, güey. Mixtape.
It's time to shine the spotlight on this brand new action RPG from the makers of Guacamelee and Nobody Saves the World.
Nobody Saves
Blighted,
the World.
the evil
Blighted?
Sorcerer has consumed your
Dead by
build
Daylight.
and infected the
El
world
Deterioro.
with deadly blight.
You are the
Blight.
lone survivor of Sorcisto's rampage, fighting to reclaim the memories of your people before you succumb.
But that same power can also be turned to your advantage. As you progress through this psychedelic western landscape, you'll accumulate blight by defeating enemies. The higher your blight, the fiercer enemies become, making combat harder, but also more rewarding.
Combat is nuanced and deadly for players of any level. Carefully time your attacks to weave through enemies, chain together combos, and perform powerful finishers to defeat punishing bosses.
Uncover dark mysteries
Se muy
as you
bonito.
explore this surreal and vibrant world, backed by a haunting original score.
Upgrade your hero at checkpoints, or by talking to key characters on your journey. And if you need a helping hand, a friend can drop in via local or online multiplayer
Online?
for some 2-player co-op action.
Harness the power of blight and unravel the mysteries of a twisted world in Blighted, creeping its way onto the Nintendo Switch 2 system this fall.
Hi, I'm Justin from Prophecy Games in Atlanta, Georgia.
Hi, I'm Jess.
And I'm Scott. We love the feeling of progression you get in roguelikes. And
Dead
we were inspired
Zone.
to create an FPS roguelike in our favorite genre,
Sci-fi.
Sci-fi lets us imagine futures just out of reach, and in Dead Zone Rogue, everyone pulls you deeper into that world, starting when you awaken on a mysterious ship.
We've worked hard to craft rich, immersive atmospheres, unique enemies, and snappy gunplay that leaves a lasting impact.
We hope you enjoy playing Dead Zone Rogue as much as we do.
A spaceship overrun with biomechanical creatures, an arsenal of modifiable weapons, and a mysterious origin to uncover. That's what awaits in Dead Zone Rogue, a new sci-fi shooter that combines tight, satisfying gunplay with strategic progression.
select missions and squad up with friends.
Uy,
or
quiero
fight solo
que
through a
salga
series
el
of challenging
Shroom
rooms
and Gloom.
with support for mouse controls
O se
using
llamaba
the
Doom and
Joy-Con
Gloom.
2
No,
controllers.
Shroom and Gloom.
Gain perks and permanent upgrades by defeating enemies and bosses in high-intensity loops.
With hundreds of builds and a variety of
Uy,
foes, each
un
run
bebé.
feels epic and unique.
Una boina.
All of this is backed by a rip-roaring original soundtrack.
Fight, revive, adapt, repeat in Dead Zone Rogue, emerging from the void on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, March 17th.
Before we go, let's check out some more exciting indie games heading to Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
Grave Seasons. Ah, que la chingada. Unrail 2, Back on Track. ¡Qué bonito color verde! Toem 2. Ah, me recuerda al Fez. Inconvenience o adentro de una tienda de conveniencia. O un juego de palabras con ambos. Outbound. Tiene skill checks igual que el Dead by Daylight. Ratatan. ¡Ah! La secuela espiritual del Patapón.
That's all for today's... Thomas, are you taking notes?
I have to. It might be a clue.
A clue for what?
The last game.
Welcome to Mount Holly, the mysterious manor with locked doors and 45 shifting rooms.
In Blueprints, you embark on a first-person
Blueprints, no juego de palabras. Blueprints,
with a
Blueprints.
unique mix of mystery,
Sí, son juego de palabras.
strategy, and puzzles that weave together to create an unpredictable experience.
The mansion resets every day, and every doorway becomes a choice. So, manage your resources carefully to further your discoveries and get closer to finding the fabled Room 46.
Porque
Use mouse
46,
controls
que
with
tiene
the Joy-Con
importancia
2
el mundo.
controller to probe and poke at the manor's secrets, unraveling mysteries by
Dead by
discovering
Daylight.
letters, diaries, and other revealing materials.
Take notes and draft your own adventure in Blueprints, available on the Nintendo Switch 2 system later today. Now that we've solved that mystery, that's really all for today's Indie World. We hope you enjoyed the games in today's showcase.
A big thank you, as always, to our indie community and
Siento que
partners for bringing their
el
crafts,
Silk Song
adventures, and
lo van a guardar
imaginations to
para
players
un
on
direct
Nintendo
general.
Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
Follow our official Indie World account to stay up to date on all the latest
O
news
sea, lo
from
del
Indie
lo
World.
del DLC.
Until
Bueno, la
next time,
actualización.
Happy gaming!
Happy Gaming. Eso lo voy a recortar.
Indie World.
Until next time,
Happy gaming!
Como quiera, eso lo voy a recortar, no importa. Tenemos el tiempo corto, banda. Así que haremos el switch en 3, 2, 1. Entonces, miren, como les decía, yo creo que el Silk Song lo van a guardar para un direct general. Dicho eso, estuvo bien, o sea, hay anuncios que me gustaron, pero pues como tengo tiempo corto, un 9, no, un 8. Nomás porque no hubo Silk Song, pero todo lo más estuvo bien. Dicho esto, vamos a hacer el switch en 3, 2, 1. Y los dejo con el outro.